Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is a very exciting day because we are going to try the new Eaze Drop Fenty Skin Tint Foundation. It is a light to medium coverage foundation. I'm so excited to have this. When I saw it on Trend Mood, I knew that I immediately wanted to get it because there is something about Fenty foundation that just works for my skin. It's a makeup brand that I have a great fondness for. I really love their products. And I'm so excited to go ahead and try this today. I didn't want to wait. I got it as soon as it dropped so that we could go ahead and give it a test drive. We're going to do a wear test on it. We're going to see how we like it. We're going to hang out with it. We're going to hang out with each other today. So if that sounds interesting to you, then stick around because I'm about to get started. Before I do, I just want to say, if you've never seen my face before, hi, my name is Jen, and I purchase and try all kinds of products, makeup, skincare, clothing, so that if things don't work, then hopefully I could save you a couple bucks, and I'm always going to be honest. So if that sounds interesting to you, then go ahead and think about subscribing because it would be so amazing to have you here. It would really mean a lot to me, and you can consider it your good deed for the day. So, you know, think of it like that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Okay, so here's the deal. I check Trend Mood often. I love that site on Instagram. I'm always just, you know, hopping on Trend Mood and seeing what's going on, what's new, what's happening. It's like my go-to source for makeup news. And I don't know, it's just something that I, among many, many other people, really enjoy. And when I was doing my little scrolling here on Instagram, let me get it out of the light so you guys can see it. Hi, how you doing? So here it is. I saw this pop up and I thought, oh my God, I need to try this. I love Fenty foundation. I love their matte foundation. I want to try the powder foundation. I'm not so sure that would really work for me, but when I saw the skin tint, I thought, this is going to be perfect for summer. I love a good skin tint. I like the light foundation. I like the natural buildable coverage, but nothing too crazy. I feel like that's really, you know, complementary to my skin and, you know, where I'm at in my stage of life, whatever you want to call it, at my age. I don't know, whatever it is. I just feel like the lighter foundation just seems to look better on me. So I immediately checked the site and I saw that it was available on the actual Fenty website, and I also saw it was available at Sephora, and being the person that I am, I didn't want to wait. So I went ahead and drove on over and I picked it up in person, and we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot today. I'm excited to see the blurring effect that it has, all that good stuff. I got it in the shade 9 because my Pro Filter Soft Matte shade is in 260. It recommends on the website that I get the 9 in the skin tint, that it would work the best for my skin tone. I'm babbling about it, but that's how I went ahead and I chose my shade to go along with what they're saying would match me the best. So I want to open this up. I just want to open it up. I'm trying to talk about it and I don't want to rip the unicorn, but I feel like I'm going to rip the damn unicorn. So let's go ahead and take a look at it together, live and in person. As soon as I get it out of this thing, it doesn't want to come out of here. I'm not even kidding. It's like stuck in here. They glued it in. Okay. Oh, yes. So this is what it looks like, and it is plastic. It's not glass. It's not like the frosted glass like the foundation, which I don't know where it is right now. I'll pop it on the screen so you guys can see. But again, I went ahead and got the shade 9 corresponding to what my shade is in 260 for the Pro Filter foundation. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give it a shot. It says to use your fingers and or a blush, and a blush. I will be using a blush. That is gonna happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my fingers initially to start, and if I wanna build it up a little more, then we're gonna head on to the brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my hair up and we are going to try this out. I'm so excited right now, I can't even begin to tell you. I'm like low-key having a moment. So I scoot you guys in a little bit closer so we can get a good look at where my skin's at, and I have had a little bit of sun lately, so I'm a bit darker than I normally am. I still feel like it's gonna work out. I mean, I hope that it does, but I'm gonna give it a shake and we're gonna go ahead and try it out. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. It's got the little squeezy deal. Let's go ahead and squeeze some out here. My hand. And it's got kind of a, yeah, it's a pretty liquidous texture. It's a skin tint. It says it only takes a couple of drops. I don't know about that, but we're gonna give it a try. So let's just start dotting some on here. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna be a good match. Okay, can I just say, I was a little worried that it wasn't going to match my skin. Let's try this hyperpigmentation spot here. Ooh, that's nice. That's really nice. Okay. Just smoothing it on with my fingers as I go here. I kind of like it already. I need a lot more than a couple drops. So, I already knew that. It's not surprising to me, but regardless, let's continue. And sometimes I enjoy using my hands to go ahead and put my foundation on because I feel like the natural oils in your fingers helps it to blend a lot easier. So don't be afraid to use your hands for foundation. It's actually a pretty good tool for, you know, making it happen. There ain't nothing wrong with it. As long as your hands are clean, you know, you don't want to go with, but that's a given. I don't need to tell you all that. Let's blend a little down my neck. Also says it works really well over primers. It works really well over your moisturizers, that it's just a very complementary type of formula. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little more on with my brush just to see if I can build it up over my more pigmented areas. You know what I'm talking about? Clearly, they're like right here and here and here, and it's pretty much everywhere. So I'm gonna just tap my brush into the product and tap it here on this area. Oh yeah, see? It does say that it's buildable, so I'm believing that right about now. So far, I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed. Initially impressed. It's supposed to be sweat proof, humidity proof, a whole lot of proof is happening with this. It's just kind of claiming a lot of stuff, so I'm almost tempted to go for a run and get all sweaty and just do the full sweaty Betty thing and have like a workout or something. I don't know. It's already like almost 1, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that. Okay, so that's how it applies with the brush. Let me go ahead and put, I'll just put a little under my eyes too. You know, screw it. Let's just use it all over. I'm gonna see how it does with the eyes because I have a lot of pigmentation here. You guys can see I've got dark circles under my eyes. I've always had them since I was little. It's like, that's just the way my skin is. And I'm too scared to get, there's like shots that you can get that make them go away, but I'm not big on needles. It's just not my thing. So I'm just kind of dealing with them. They never really go away. It just is what it is. So see if this lightens it up a little bit. And it does. So for a skin tint, now again, it's not like full coverage, and it doesn't claim to be, but it's giving me coverage. I can certainly build it up. And generally, if you have, which I normally have, puffy, dark under eyes, the best thing to do is to use your foundation in lieu of concealer because it just works better that way. It's, you know, it gives a more uniform kind of look. You can put a little bit of concealer, obviously, go ahead and lighten it up if you want to, but more often than not, if you just go ahead and use your foundation, again, if you have just the puffy and dark circles, it works pretty well. But I'm really liking the coverage on this. Let me get a little bit closer so you guys can see. I think it looks really pretty. I want to go ahead and take a look at it outside. I mean, I'm going to give it the full run around today and just, you know, see how it looks all in all at the end of the day. And we're going to do all that chatting and stuff. Probably do a little bronzer and zhuzh up a little bit, but right now in person, I can see it's oxidizing a little bit, but so did the Pro Filter foundation. So this is behaving pretty similar to what that foundation is like. I'm trying to find it, then I could do a side by side, but we're not gonna worry about that today. I'm just kind of like thinking all these different thoughts because I'm like the analytical brain doing my thing, but it does feel very similar to that foundation. It is a lot lighter, and it does. It feels almost like there's nothing on your skin, which is good. I like that. I enjoy that a great deal. I don't want a heavy, you know, foundation on my face, especially at my age, but I do see a little oxidization. I do see it getting a little bit darker, but it's not anything bad. In fact, it looks even more flattering to my skin tone because when I initially got it and took it out of the package and, you know, even seeing the little swatch that they put on the top of the unicarton, I thought, oh no, this might be a little too light for my skin, but it's not. I feel like it's gonna work pretty much perfectly for what they recommend on their site. So I'm very excited. We're just getting started. So let's see here. What have I got? At the tone, the time is going to be at 12:50. So, oh, we can't even see that. It's 12:50. So what I'm going to do is continue to play with my makeup and go on throughout my day, and I will check in with you guys later and give you my thoughts on the foundation. So yeah, I mean, right now it looks great. It looks great and it feels really comfortable and I really like it. So currently it's full on thumbs up. I'm super excited. I'm really excited. So, okay. Anyway, let the games begin. Okay, so it is now 4:11 and I'm gonna go ahead and do my check-in. I know I've only had this on for about, what is it, like 3 hours, a little over 3 hours now, but I can tell you that I like it. It's wearing really well. I've had my mask on. I've been out, you know, running around doing errands and stuff, and I didn't get super sweaty, but you know, I've been active, so it hasn't budged. It hasn't really done any kind of breaking up. It's not acting strange. It's not sinking into my fine lines, which is so fantastic for me. And it did rub off a little on my mask, but not anything to where it rubbed away or, you know, got excessive to where I thought, oh, that's a problem. So as far as being budge proof and, you know, it's going to stay and be waterproof, well, I can splash water on my face. I'm not really 100% sure. Can you come here for a sec? I'm going to ask a very honest critic right now to let me know what he thinks, because he will be very honest. So just hang on 1 second. It's my husband. I have a question.
Yes.
How do you like my face, my skin? No, I do need your opinion. So just say, what do you think, honestly, to looking at my face? Okay.
You look just like you did when I met you when we were 19, 16.
16. What? We were both 16. Okay. Thanks. Thank you. I can tell that he likes it, and he would tell me right away if he thought that it looked bad. That's my roundabout way of saying I got a second opinion, and I believe that one to be 100% true. So it's looking really good. It's wearing really well. It's still very comfortable. Just wanted to do a quick check-in and have a laugh with you guys. And yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and have a bite to eat, and then I'm gonna come back later on tonight and we're gonna wrap up with final thoughts and all that good stuff. Before I hop off and go have a bite to eat and all that stuff, I wanted to talk about what I was doing while I was out and about, and that is putting together a soon-to-be giveaway for you guys, which I am really excited about. I'm hand-picking some really cute stuff to throw together here pretty soon for a giveaway, so stick around for that because it's gonna be, I don't know, I think it's gonna be pretty cool. So anyway, I will see you guys later on this evening, and yeah, for now, I'm really liking it. And let's also do, before I hop off, a close-up so you guys can see how it's holding up. So you might be wondering what happened to my face and where all this extra makeup came from. Well, in my last check-in last night, it's tomorrow, let's just say it. It's tomorrow, it's the next day, today, and my final check-in that I was trying to do last night, I was having technical difficulties. It wasn't working out for me, so I decided to go ahead and stop the camera. I was getting kind of frustrated, and to start over fresh today. So here we are in today, and I am actually wearing the foundation, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about it because it's given me a chance to get even more, you know, time in with it and have more of an experience with it. So I feel pretty confident in my feelings for this foundation and, you know, where I'm at in my head with it. So maybe it's a good thing that, you know, things didn't work out and we're here kind of wrapping it up today. So let's go ahead and do that while I ramble. We don't want to keep you here all day long. Okay, so here are my thoughts. This foundation retails for $29.50. It's in 25 shades, just to get that out of the way. I'm a shade 260 in the Pro Filter foundation, so on the site it helps you in a very wonderful way how to figure out what your skin tint is going to be for the Eaze Drop Skin Tint. And I really like how they did that. It's so useful, it's so helpful, and it's spot on. I mean, obviously, Fenty knows their stuff. So let's talk about how I feel about this foundation. I feel like the Eaze Drop is like the little sister to the Pro Filter foundation. It is the lighter, kind of like the diet version of this foundation. It is very light and breathable and wonderful on the skin. I had it on all day till about, I don't know, like 10 o'clock last night, I think it was, where I finally washed my face, and then I've had it on all morning today. I've been filming, and it wears so beautifully. If you are a grown, mature skin individual like myself, and you like a natural finish with a medium light coverage, you are going to love this. It is so well worth it as far as I'm concerned, 100%. And I'm not gonna, give it favoritism because I happen to like Fenty. I really do like this foundation. I think that this is totally worth it. And when it comes summertime, this is going to be amazing because it is so lightweight and breathable, and it gives just the right amount of coverage. It looks great outdoors, looks great indoors. It wears so comfortably. If you sweat, get, overheated, it stays put. It doesn't slough off or disappear. It doesn't accentuate my fine lines and wrinkles. It doesn't accentuate texture. I don't really feel the blurring effect. I know that it claims to do the blurring thing, maybe like a little, but not so much. I still can see some of the texture of my skin because my skin just has texture in it. So that didn't really do anything for me in that aspect, but the foundation itself is absolutely fantastic. I am so glad that I was able to get my hands on it. I'm so glad that I chose to go and get it, to be honest with you. I was, of course I wanted to immediately, but we always have that battle, at least I do, in the mind where I'm like, do I need it? Am I going to try it? Do I really want it? I'm so glad I did because I really do like the original foundation. I think it's fantastic, and this is like, I think this might even be even better for me if I'm being totally honest. Now, the one thing I'm also going to say about this too is that it's not as moisturizing as I would like it to be. It's not drying on my skin, but I feel like if you have skin like mine and your combo leaning more toward dry, just bump up your moisturizer a little just to make sure that you have that extra bit of moisture. I know that for the Changemaker foundation from Bite Beauty, which is my favorite foundation, it is a bit more moisturizing to me. I can just feel it on my skin. It just has that extra moisture to it, where this one really just does not. I can tell you that it's going to last for a long time because a little goes a long way, and it is buildable. Lots of pros, way more pros than cons, but I got to be honest about the full spectrum of my thoughts and feelings on this, or else I'm not doing anyone any good. And that's just some of the cons there for me, is that I just really I'd like to have a little more moisture, and I don't believe there's any SPF in here, if I'm not mistaken. So make sure you use your SPF, as we all should, which I often forget, just to be honest. It's the way it is. It happens, but regardless of that fact, it's a beautiful foundation. It's totally worth it to me. So if you're thinking about it, go ahead and do whatever you want because it is your money. You spend it however you please. But my honest opinion, I like it. And if you're a grown individual like myself, you're going to like it too. I think it's going to be something that you really enjoy because, it just looks so nice and it stays looking so fresh, and it really is a nice kind of natural finish where it's not super matte, it's not super dewy. It's just pretty, and you could go for a full makeup look with it, or you could go for a really nice natural look with it, and either way it's going to look nice. You can just put it on in the morning and just go with that on your face. It just gives you enough coverage to where it's your skin but better. It's exactly it. It's the best way I can describe it. Your skin but better. So yeah, those are my final thoughts for this foundation. I am so glad that I got to share this with you guys. Just thank you so much for sticking around and watching. I hope you liked the video, and if you did and you haven't already, think about subscribing. It would be really amazing to have you here. I would so appreciate it. But regardless of that fact, just thank you so much for sticking around and watching. I hope you all are healthy. I hope you're safe. I hope you're happy. And as always, I hope you all are having a beautiful day. Thanks. Bye.